Welcome back to Daytime Live. Okay, so we saw an article in the UK's Daily Mirror publication that we want to share with you.
All right, so Sophia and Jay have been married for 27 years.
Sophia?
And no, and they often share their pearls of marital wisdom via their TikTok channel. However, one recent video surprised some followers, with the couple openly admitting that they prioritize their marriage above their own kids, claiming that this approach makes them better parents.
Now, boldly claiming that, quote, your marriage is more important than your kids, end quote, the couple believe that other parents should take note that if they want to remain happy long term, Jay added, quote, you're wrong if you think your kids come before your marriage, because when you have a strong foundation, your chances of having happy, healthy, well-adjusted kids goes up exponentially, end quote.
All right, so I guess at the end of it, the big question is, do you agree? Should couples prioritize their relationships over their children?
Actually, I want to hear you answer that. I used to believe that once you have a child, that they are the epitome of your efforts. But in recent times, maybe the last couple of years, I've realized that that may not be so, because you are going to take care of your kids no matter what. You choose the person who you're going to be with.
Okay.
And if you're happy, as they say, you will be a happier individual, which means that you're a happy parent. You understand?
But you said that you used to feel like the children should come first.
Yeah.
And
But flip it a little bit. I love my daughter still.
Right.
I love her too. I mean, give me heart, everything for her.
why some people suppose are cuss right about now?
They can cuss. They can
All right.
cuss. Me never say Tammy and Wayne say, yo, I'm going to start Meet the Mitchell channel with the kids.
Okay.
Together.
Together.
Them first.
Boy, this is a very wide topic that is asking for a yes or no answer, because it's closed-ended.
Where would you lean?
Should.
Where would you lean?
It depends, all right? Because I noticed even the question says prioritize your relationship. Their thing was prioritizing their marriage. So if it is that you're somebody who believes in marriage, the weight of marriage takes precedence over a relationship. You follow me? Okay. Marriage different than man and woman together. Like them there.
So
That's
marriage,
it. For
so
people
marriage
who
are two people together.
hold on. For people who believe in marriage, I'm talking about they believe in the institution of marriage. They believe in what marriage represents.
Okay.
That for them is different from a relationship. So when I see that what they're saying is they prioritize their marriage, first of all, I would like some more details,
But
because
I think
sure
they're speaking within the context of them having a relationship where both of them are chosen to come together. So marriage is the legal.
Well, on a baby boy, what I'm saying to you is, I am working with what they have said.
All right,
Not
be technical.
the assumption of what relationship is.
Now.
But just I said them never said them prioritize them relationship. Them said them prioritize.
But I think
Stop
it's
it now.
I
Hold
think
on,
you're
son.
tomatoing.
Son, hold on. Did I interrupt you? So listen to what I'm saying.
Actually, you
with
did.
that, no.
I mean, that's how you caught me.
With that, you know what I say, right? I think with discernment and wisdom, there are certain situations where you should and must, for the health of your marriage and for the health of just overall, because kids are going to grow up and leave one day. You will have to prioritize your marriage over your children.
Right.
Good?
Yeah.
However, it's always a thin line. Being able to understand where the boundaries lie.
Right.
Now, why Miss also skeptical for answer is me not married, right? Maybe that's one of the problems. I probably didn't prioritize the marriage. He closes his mouth over the children. So I understand the principle and I understand the importance of it, but I don't think all of us would be able to do it.
If beat round the bush was a person.
What you're saying now? I don't think
you
all of us. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to always do it. That's what I'm saying.
Is leaning towards
worse.
No.
There's no yes or no for me, because worse if the child is in a situation where the child is being hurt by this, it jump in a black and white for me, Dufton, that's all I'm saying. And this is not enough information for me to jump and say, yes, you should, or no, you shouldn't. It's not enough info. Because even if I'm married, if my husband, if me now in a relationship and the person I'm with is in any way hurting my child, there is no priority of the relationship or the person over the pitney. There's none. So I think it is a thin line. You have to make your own decision, discernment and wisdom. So I can't answer yes or no. It depends on the situation. Watcha, what are you looking for?
The conversation, where gone? Because me not...
You not understand what I say?
No, you're gone. You make one left turn and I reach the exit, you know.
But Dufton,
listen what I'm saying. Hold on, wait. Oh, so now you ask me a question. Answer my question.
You can't answer yes or no. It's not enough.
Me can answer without you cutting me.
Go ahead.
You just said, if we just read where it says, quote, that quote, if you're wrong if you think your kids come before your marriage, because when you have a strong foundation, your chances of happy, healthy, well-adjusted kids goes up exponentially. So when you start talking about hurting your kids, that's out the window. That wasn't even in the conversation. That gone run this up. Stop. Hey, collaborate and listen. You hear me, I say now. They're talking about prioritizing the happiness of your kids versus the happiness of your marriage/relationship. Because one, how they're doing it is that one feeds into the next. If it is that you prioritize your kids' happiness, you can hurt your marriage, which ends up making you unhappy, unhealthy, which makes you bad parents.
Are you married?
No.
Okay.
But it's belief.
Have you ever been married?
The question is, do you agree with them? You never ask if me married, me should
have you ever been married?
Me not been married for
what?
Agree with them?
Well, have you ever been married?
No,
everybody marriage different. Let me tell you that. So watch what may I say. That works for them. It doesn't mean it's a black and white, same cut for everybody else.
Ask you a simple question. Do you agree or don't you agree?
It depends on the circumstances.
All right, then right depends. That's right depends.
In a black and white.
DIPENZ.
So, me just say to you, say, you have to know what decision you make in your marriage or your relationship based on your circumstances. Nothing at all, just because it works for somebody else, means it must work for you. That is what works for them. Respect you. It depends. Use wisdom and discernment. Don't stress out. Becoming a give a yes or no. There's no yes or no.
Daytime I'll be right back, and there's a new dance out from the River Screw. Up next. I hope that one name not stress me out.